Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on AgroVation on the RDAllen, a multiplayer server, and just myself on here at the moment. First video we're making here for the new year, 2018. And I was just tabbing through the vehicles here, looking at what needed to be done on the server. Looks like the fields can be replanted here, so I think we're going to work on that. Looking at what we can plant. I was looking at what we have in storage. Looks like we got quite a bit of wheat and barley. So maybe, yeah, pretty much any one of these other four crops, probably. Canola, sunflowers, soybeans, or corn. And doesn't look like we need any straw. We got quite a bit of straw, silage, and grass in storage, so looking pretty good there. So we don't need to plant any wheat or barley. So I think we'll probably go with one of those crops. Haven't decided what yet. But anyway, I was tabbing through the vehicles, and I came across this here. There's a gator way up on the roof here, and talk about way up. Whoa. Where is this at? Oh, this is down by the sell point. Okay, so that's what this is. Yeah, there's a gator up here. I just happened to come across this. I thought it was rather amusing. I'm not entirely sure how it got up here. I can make some guesses, but somebody apparently put it up here. So anyway, let's see once we get some real work done here. 9630. Let's see once if we can use our new tractor. I don't know if it's in the group here somewhere. Not seeing it. So let's just maybe do some back tabbing here. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay. Not sure exactly where here is, but so if you remember, we got a 9420 RX last episode. Well, we've since upgraded to the 9620 RX. The 9420 just not quite enough horsepower there to pull everything, so it has since been upgraded. And it seems how we got a really cool tractor. Oop. Let's give it a try here. Currently sitting at $3.4 million. Oh, you know what? If we oh, where is it here? The John Deere DB120. How much is it? $472,000. A little pricey. But plants everything too. That's a little bit ridiculous, but okay, whatever. Let's see what's here. I have not tried this particular one yet, so let's just give it a try here. Bit of money, but we had this on the server in the past here. This is supposed to be a fixed version. So hopefully it won't create some lag. There were some complaints about it causing lag the last time we used it. I'm not entirely sure that was true or not, but we haven't used it since then. So let's see what's here. Let's plant some soybeans. Well, we could do sunflowers too, I suppose. Yeah, how about we do some sunflowers for something different? We're doing a lot of soybeans. Let's go for sunflowers. That is something this planter should be able to plant. Looks like somebody added all the other crop types to it. Oh well. Oh, let's see what's here. Where is the supply truck? A nice big wide turn here. I don't see it really. Is it sitting in the shed over there? Let's see what's here. Nah. Supply truck. Where is the supply truck at? Oh, by the cows here somewhere. Speaking of cows, how many do we have here at the moment? The cow number is really going up. 923 cows. Oh my goodness. That's probably where the majority of our money is coming from at this point, by the way, is the cows. Okay, hopefully that'll fill from here. I remember this seed, I think, was always a little bit tricky on trying to be filled, too. Yeah, it's going to be, isn't it? Nope, still nothing? Really? Well, this ain't going to work very good if we can't even fill it. Like I said, I remember it being quite a pain in the past to be filled. Yep, not wrong in remembering that. Possibly, let's see if I remember, maybe if we had folded out back into the corner of it there, that might do the trick. We'll see once here if I can't get this to work. Oh, there we go. Wow, that holds a lot. Okay, now can we get fertilizer into it? I think this one holds liquid fertilizer, so that might be why we're having a little bit of issue trying here to fill it here. Let's try that. Nope. Really? Anyway, just a reminder again, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information is in the description below there. Again, we do ask if you want to join us, please join us on TeamSpeak. The information for that is in the description. And again, a microphone is not required. Nothing. Okay. Let's try the other side here. And again, you know, I'm not so sure this is an issue with the planner or so much an issue with Farming Simulator not being able to properly handle multiple fill triggers. Don't know that we have any other refill option here outside of tanks, which that doesn't sound like any fun. Nothing. Okay. Just try pulling it out here. I want to spend the entire episode here just trying to fill this thing either. That's no fun. And yes, look at the size of this planter. 120 feet of planting goodness there. 48 rows. Pretty much as big as it gets, at least for John Deere, as far as I know. See if that'll do the trick here. Negative. Okay. Try this again. Still negative. Right. Okay. Rather annoying. How about the other side? Still negative. Okay. Yeah, it's giving us the refill option. Apparently that's probably for seed. Again, like I said, this might just be an issue of Farming Simulator not being able to properly handle multiple fill triggers. Obviously, this truck here has got seeds, pellet fertilizer, and liquid fertilizer on it. So, oh, there we go. There we go. Finally got it. It's all a matter of finding the right spot there. I was just about to say, you know what, if this doesn't work this time, we're just going to go buy a couple pallets of liquid fertilizer, and hopefully that'll last a while. Okay, let's fold this back up so we can get it out to the field here. We'll head out to field 2. And again, for the multiplayer servers, we have 6 multiplayer servers. Again, server 1 is currently the private multiplayer server there for Valley, the Old Farm, multiplayer console versus PC competition. That has a camera on it too, doesn't it? Okay. Let's see, what's going to be the easiest way to get out of here, I wonder. I'm thinking maybe we go out through the silo way here. I don't know if I quite want to try snaking through the kind of the town area there. Maybe a little quicker that way, but line up as straight as possible here. One a little bit annoying thing about this map here, the main farmyard. All gates, and they are quite small. That's why the combines that are not parked in the farmyard simply cannot get them in there. We'll make the turn here. Hello. I am joined by Brian and Oliver in TeamSpeak here, by the way. We'll just come along the back side of this field here. And for those who'd like to join us on AgroVation here, this is Server 2, so make sure you join the Server 2 channel there in TeamSpeak, and you can download all the mods. Again, all the information for joining can be found in TeamSpeak. We have all the download links for the mods, and all the information is in TeamSpeak. Oh, there's a lot of straw in the field here yet. I wonder if we want to pick that up. I think we got enough straw for the moment, so I don't think that's going to be necessary. Maybe we'll just start from the other end and we don't worry about it then. Looks like somebody's picked up a lot of straw already. And, you know, if we plant straw the next time around, then we definitely shouldn't have to worry about it. Or plant straw, plant wheat or barley so we get straw. Now, again, the goal on this map here was to buy Field 7, so we're getting pretty close here. Probably another probably another 4 million away from that yet. Spend just a little bit of money on this seeder here. Hopefully that's a good purchase, but at this point I believe we now have all the biggest equipment we get in the game, pretty much as far as tractors and seeders go. And if we're playing on what's kind of the Horsch AgroVation map here, we really have not been using much for the Horsch equipment. Not sure why that is. Just, I guess maybe the size of the fields. Even that relatively large equipment isn't big enough, I guess, maybe. And by the way, for those who have not noticed, there are no row markers on this planter. That's right, no row markers. This is GPS required, or I guess you could just wing it too, but I don't think you're going to see anybody doing that. Okay, let's fire up GPS here. Probably not that angle. 36.2 meters wide. Try to get about as straight as we can here. That looks pretty good, I guess. Okay, and here we go. Oh wow, plant's a little fast too, doesn't it? Be interested to see how quickly it burns through the seed here. I think that was one of the issues. Really, maybe not really an issue, maybe, but it really burned through the seed and fertilizer really fast on this seeder. Like, really? It's going to burn through it that quickly? Some of the fields, it's hard to even make a couple of passes on before it was empty. I know it's a large cedar, but it's like, okay, it doesn't need to empty quite that quickly. That might be why the capacity on this was increased so much. Anyway, well, I'll read a few comments here, and hopefully everyone's having a good start to their new year. Like I said, first video recording here in 2018. Chris was saying, and this is Valley of the Old Farm here, what you should do is shoot the logs out of the Scorpion directly onto the trailer. Practice makes perfect. Work smarter, not harder. Oh, very true. I don't know if you've ever tried shooting the logs from the Scorpion directly onto the trailer, though. It's not that easy. It's definitely a lot of work getting the logs straight from the Scorpion, just because you cannot control the Scorpion's head very well. I'm not sure I would necessarily say that's easier, but it does work if you can get it to work that way. We've definitely done it that way in the past, just not with much success. Like I said, really hard to get that head on the Scorpion there to line up fully and properly. I don't know if there's a collision on the heads or on the ends of this cedar or not. Always kind of a pain to plant along this side of the field here because there's trees right up to the edge. Oh, looks like somebody actually must have cleaned a lot of the trees out of here. That's good. Because, yeah, it always was a real pain. Or maybe, actually, you know what? I think we ran the field leader through here, it looks like. That's probably what happened. Russell's asking, is cash crop one of the crops available on the river basin map? Ooh, you know what? I'm not actually sure on that. I'd have to go look. I don't think it is. Colton was saying Happy New Year. There we go. Nice. No issues getting stuck on any of the trees there. Okay. Like I said, we'll just leave this part of the field here. Start planting on the other side, then if somebody does want to pick up the straw. I don't think we'll quite finish this entire field here this episode, so... Eli was saying, again on Valley of the Old Farm here for logging, just take the blade and push them all to the cell point. The cell point is on the other end of the building there, so it would be pretty difficult to take the blade and actually push them to the cell point. And at least for the closer trees, that is what we were doing a little bit. But yeah, once we start getting further out, like I said, just way too hard to try to push them to the cell point, especially being on the other side of the buildings there. Mick45 Gaming was saying, good video, and I feel like the only man in Iowa that likes Case IH and some Baileys in my coffee in the morning. I take it Iowa must be heavily in the green. Cam was saying not long until 2018. Oh, not long at all now. It says amazing video. It says I'm trying to pull an all-nighter and stay up till 5 a.m. Good for you. Blonde Lizard was saying 2017 is gone, 2018 next. That is right. 2017 is now in the history books. Tyler was saying you can hook the anhydrous tank to the Landau chisel plow. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. I should actually do that and try that and see how that works. Actually be a good idea there. Devin was saying Happy New Year. Also saying, in my opinion, PC is the best. Loving the series on AgroVation. Well, thank you very much for that. And joined by Oliver here on the server. Tyler was asking, how much snow do we have? We probably got about 2 feet of it. With drifting, so there's enough of it at the moment, that's for sure. Oliver, if you want, there's straw on field 2 if you want to pick it up. Oh, they are, okay. Okay, yep, never mind then. I'm just going to plan over it. Wow, we actually got all the silos full. Okay, then. JC Gaming was saying, nice stream. Happy New Year. Don't party too hard. Your tractors need a bath, by the way. Yes, that is true. We could use for a bath there on some of the... that's No Creek Farm, by the way. Some of the tractors there. Hunter was saying, if you rent it, you cannot customize it. Yes, that is true of the renting there. I didn't realize this 9420 RX was rented there, so that is why. Bottle of Goo was saying, nice lake effect snow. I've heard it's cold down there east. Oh, yes, it is cold. It's been really cold for a week now and going to be cold for... what, the next week or 2 yet, I think? It's going to be like a really long, cold stretch. Dakota was saying, do you have to have 3 USB ports available for the farming sim wheel? No, you only need to have 2 available USB ports. Or you could obviously use a hub as well, but you do need to have 2 USB ports. With the farming simulator wheel and side panel, the wheel and pedals plug into 1 USB port, and the side panel plugs into a second USB port. Let's see what's here. Do a little headland across here as well. And if I remember correctly, with this particular seeder, the amount of deflection you get from the center of the seeder by the time you get to the outside rows are like was it like a foot or two behind the inner rows. Oh, we're gonna get stuck here. Apparently there is a collision on this seeder here. Like I said, I don't remember how far behind they are again, but it's like, whoa, it was quite a bit. And we'll just plant all the way down this edge of the field. Again, if you haven't played on this map before, the fields on this map definitely are not straight, so it doesn't make it for the easiest of planting or field work in general, especially probably if you're using hired workers. I don't think we've used any hired workers yet on here, really, so I'm not sure how well that would even work. I guess we actually have for harvesting, but yeah, definitely be a little bit interesting trying to use hired workers. Again, this is another map that has multiple angles for fields. Oh, that was a weird slowdown there. Again, being a little quieter, trying to pay attention to keeping the seeder somewhat close to the edge here. Jane was saying, I've bought field 7. Nice. I'm assuming he's meaning on AgroVation here. Yes, field 7 again there. That is the big field. That's kind of been our goal. Again, nearly a $7 million field. Okay, we'll just make another run up the headland here. Jeffrey was saying, say what? It looks great with singles. I knew there was something wrong with Jeffrey. Talking about the, for those of you who, again, watched, I think it was last episode there, we had a 9420 RX with single wheels on it, which is just like all kinds of wrong, if you ask me. For one thing, an RX isn't supposed to have wheels. And second, having single wheels is just even more wrong, if you ask me again. So that's why we had to rectify that issue there last episode. So yeah, now we got the 9620 RX. I'm actually not sure if there actually even is a 9420 RX. I'd have to go look at the numbers again, but I know I mentioned this last episode, but for those of you not familiar with John Deere's numbers, John Deere 9R, that would be a wheeled, articulated John Deere tractor. So basic tractor that looks like this just would have wheels on it. Then you got the John Deere 9RT. The 9RT is duals, with dual tracks, not with duals, but dual tracks. So 2 tracks, one either side. And then RX, so 9RX, has 4 tracks. That's John Deere's quad track. Okay, should be doing pretty good with the headland here. Now we can start going up and down the field. Shouldn't have to worry too much about turning around and getting stuck on something, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Oh, a little fast for GPS there. Get that'll straighten out here a little bit. That's the one thing with multiplayer and GPS. If you start going too fast, especially with articulated tractors, our GPS will start kind of weaving back and forth. And if it starts to do that, sometimes it can get really bad and out of hand, and it'll just completely lose the GPS course. And pretty sure you've probably seen it if you watch the videos on this channel before. It's happened a few times. I'm actually surprised I'm able to go this fast with this particular tractor, not have any issues here. Like I said, the articulated tractors are usually the worst. But anyway, looking at the time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode. So if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. Also a reminder again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer server, information is in the description below. Again, we ask if you want to join us, please join us on TeamSpeak. That is a requirement. So with that, thanks for watching, and until next time.